Alrighty. 3v3. Zero clutter. No rush. Not max. A little bit salty from the last one because someone dropped. It was pretty lame. It was quite literally right when the map maxed too, so the game was about to start, and homie just dropped. It's kind of weird actually, 3 people dropped at the same time. It showed up as one person on the drop screen. Not too sure what happened there. But it was a sad moment in time. It really was. F's in the chat, as they say. So, what do we got here? We got Imagine Vegeta. Seen him around. Rush every game. Saw him last one, but probably won't be posted. Endless Love. Eat My Noodles. I feel like I have seen him, but I don't know, not too much. Personally. Unheard, haven't heard of him. And Strict 9, haven't heard of him either. Of course, there's also tons of Smurfs out there, so you never know. You just never know. And yellow has 200 plus APM for whatever reason. Because spamming is the key to victory, right? Correct. It's just truth. You can't deny it. Yep, so standard game here. Let's zoom out a bit. Get that sick vision of all the battles. Get rid of that, because we won't really be needing it unless we are wondering what someone's resources are like. Yeah. Wow, that's some early gas, actually. Surprising. He does have his gateway up already, so it makes sense. But comparatively, you look at red, he's got 4 Nexus instead. Looks like orange going for at least 3, maybe another one. Looks like he is. Looks like he's doing just that. So he's a little all over the place. He's got all this stuff. He is going for gas, but of course it's a little unnecessary. Okay, he does throw it down though, so a little more necessary now. So I like it. Early tech, early gas. Can't complain. He is going to suffer slightly in the mineral department, I feel, but it's whatever. No biggie. No biggie smalls. We got 3 command centers. We got only 2 here. Spilling the beans. Don't want anything crazy being said. I don't know what he's about to say, but okay, so yeah, okay, so 3 as well from blue, 6 total. Oh, never mind, this is a barracks, so only 5 from yellow. Interesting. Minor deviations, no big deal. 2 gas as well for red now. And orange getting his 3rd and 4th. Probably going to finish up. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, I like that. Good position there. Fits perfectly. Triple Forge, High Templar, Thingamajig, Archives. No high, just Templar. And no tech here except for the spawning pool, and his is down as well. So getting those layers up, looking good, and yeah. Interesting, he misplaced. Shaking my head, man, that is disgusting. I am turned right off by that. But just trolling, no big deal. Making his Stargate. Nice placements there. Could fit a little cannon in here, I'd like that, but nope, doesn't bother. And there's the Templar Archives. Gonna want to get his Robo. Orange already has his. Looks like he trapped some probes. That's unfortunate. Yeah, well, he's got 2 yeah, that's kind of silly. That's why you want just pure cannons there, because they can maneuver through the cannons, but they can't do it through the. There we go, it's cancelled. You only need one, man. I don't get why people get multiple of these. I mean, I get it. You get the faster energy and whatnot, but I don't know. It seems kind of silly to me. Looks like he's keen on building it, though. From the looks of it, I don't know. We'll see. But it does seem to be kind of a part of the meta. Everyone gets at least 2. So what do I know, right? What the flip do I know? And he does get the second one, while saving his probes from eternal stuckery. And just now starting his gateways, so a little late-ish. Meanwhile, Teal is getting some nice early defenses going here. I like it. And we got 12 factories here from yellow, and looks like about 12 from blue. Minus this, which is not built for whatever reason. Because why bother? Oh, he's got 15 actually. Well, 14. Needs this one. Oh, but he's getting more, so he's got 18. So he's going heavy mech production, looks like. Triple armories, probably meant to get the 4th, but the SCV was blocking, perhaps. Meanwhile, yellow doesn't have any armories, which is going to be... Okay, there. Gets him right in the middle, fair enough. He has way more stargates, or starports, rather. And what is that? 15 hatches there, many more from purple. Interesting. Just getting this so he can get his greater spire as his teal. Pretty much neck and neck there. Purple has a bit more hatch production, but that's alright. Plenty of drones here from teal, so he'll be able to catch right up. Yeah. And looking good for the starports. Blue slightly behind, but not really, and he's also... He's got about the same factories. Blue slightly more, I guess, but only by 3 or 4 or 5. I think exactly 5 more. Because there's an extra row, but he's missing this one, so 5. And there goes the star ports, and there goes the rest of the gateway. I keep wanting to say factory, but gateway production. Nice cannons in here, and he did put a cannon there. Look at that, just like I was saying. That is beautiful. Meanwhile, slightly less protected back here, cannon-wise, but you know, it's fine. It's going here too. I like it. And they're claiming MM. It is maxed. And apparently lagging. Making minerals slow. Interesting. And nice defenses here from Teal. He was on it. He got that done quite quick. Solid wall too. That is a locked-in wall. And blue has a nice surround with tanks, so I like it. Here comes the mutas. Is he going to go for a main bomb is the question. It would be pretty... Oh, God. That was the same guy who dropped last game. Luckily, he's an OBS, so he can just leave. He was in the game last time, though, so unfortunately that game was dismantled. Shit happens. Sometimes your internet just fails. I've been there. That's a dead overlord. That's a dead overlord. So what is this? Is he... Also, what is this? That's like asking to be recalled right there. Interesting choice. Maybe he wants a spot to rally some of his units in the back, like these factories here. Don't think so, though. Alright, nice little ball from orange, and red's got a little bit as well. Meanwhile, teal has the edge on official units out on the map, but purple has lots of larvae, and he's busy making defenses, which, fair enough, I like it. Teal has some too, though. He's doing just fine. In fact, his are actually built, whereas purples are just colonies at the moment. So it looks like 3 control groups, so 36 mutas. And is he just going to turn into guardians, or what's his plan? Oh, there's a recall. First recall of the day. And there it is. Gets the recall. He kind of recalled right on top of units, though, so I don't... And nice cannons here, too. So yeah, this is not going to do too much. He does charge in, and he does get Templars poised to storm. Oh, he's getting them in the main. Does get this one patch. Luckily, this guy... Oh, there's only 8 probes there, though. That was pretty efficient. Luckily, there's all this stuff here. And he didn't... I don't believe he suicided his probes yet, so... He'll be just fine, but that is annoying. Not to mention you got to... oh, something got parasited there. What was that? Huh, I can't see which one it is. That's kind of annoying. Doesn't show up as all green. I gotta click individually. But purple... Wait, what? Purple parasited his own team. What was that? That was silly. Yeah, so it is annoying. He's got to replace the gases. He's got to, you know, resaturate, which he did. So it's not a big deal. It's not going to affect much, but as you can see, he's got plenty of money. Virtually the same as orange, so essentially the same. There was an arbiter, and he died. I think he got EMP'd based on this energy. You start missing. So I guess he last second EMP'd, and it worked out. Oh boy, there it goes. There goes the arbiter. Oh, right on top of it. He does get the recall though, but that is right on top of the army, which is a lot bigger than your army, so don't think these are going to make it either. Plenty of cannons. Does get some nice storms at least in his dying breath, but plenty from red. Looking just fine. Meanwhile, I think there's guardians. Nope. What? Where's all teals? Oh, there's the guardians. So he is ready to go. Ready to rumble. Pretty good game shaping up here. I like what I'm seeing. Not sure where yellow's tanks are. That's interesting, actually. He does have a lot of wraiths, so I guess he mostly just did that instead. Pretty dangerous, though, I must say, to not get any tanks. And here comes the guardians. Lucky for the bottom team, they don't really need tanks when there's a bunch of Guardians coming for you, because that's basically what the Guardians are for, is to kill all of the tanks. And overall, the big defensive force at the choke. This is pretty solid, though. This is a lot of spores, a lot of tanks. He clumped up the Guardians, getting storms, and I saw him irradiate a little bit ago. There's another one. That's on this team, though, so good job to them as well. And both teams doing just fine. I like what I'm seeing. Oh shit, this is pretty good, though. Yellow, just realizing, gonna clean that up just fine now. And yeah, pretty straightforward. A bunch of Guardian sacking. Templars mid. I need tanks mid. That's what there's the tanks. There he goes. So I think he just had them queued up, but since he built them early, I think he built his factories close to first in terms of his production, so the tanks will build last in that case. Whereas the starter ports were built later, so they will be producing first. I was explained that. I did not know that's how it worked, but apparently the last of the buildings that are made are the first that get produced. The more that you know. So they are trying to push the action here, and that's a lot of tanks, man. Yellow is producing more, I assume. He's got them making, but not very many. And purple's cleaning stuff up. He needs Guardians. Oh boy. And what is orange doing? He's trying to recall, but not succeeding? Come on. Oh boy, that's painful. Not too sure what that was about. Ooh, a race though, cleaning up the tanks. I like it. He has a few tanks that managed to clean up those goons and hold off the rest of the tanks. So, pretty good stuff. Managed to save a spore as well. Excellent. Excellent gerb. Recalls here. Nice. Solid cluster too. He's going to get an EMP. Oh, he missed actually. He actually missed. Oh. Oh, he missed again. Yeah, those EMPs are hard to fucking hit. It's true. Like, you gotta aim ahead of them, and then of course if the player is good they can just maneuver the opposite way. So pretty small recall though, not going to do much. Trying to get the Stormer down, but oh, we might have, no, there's Sunken's here too, so there's no way that was gonna get through. Oh, and they're pushing, but there's tons of tanks, so that's not going to work. And okay, he did recall again. I don't think he did actually, but there is an Arbiter here, just kind of hanging out. Interesting. Not sure why Red didn't want to recall again, but I guess he just didn't have the recall ball. Perhaps that's why. Yeah, I gotta say Arbiters are a lot easier to counter the recalls than EMPs. And yeah, the player who suggested that. Purple. Ghosts are ideal because you just lock them down, and of course you can kill them after. Whereas Stasis, you cannot, and then they can just recall right after if they're paying attention. Still a lot harder than EMP, but or easier rather, easier to get the Stasis than it is to EMP. But yeah, no worries. Sick battle here. He's a little clumped up here. Purple, spread the Guardians, bro. And there's the result. Luckily that Guardian was low health. That's a lot of stuff, man, but they got a lot of defense. Those Templars are no joke as they hit their storms beautifully. Look at that. Laying waste. Just laying waste. Plenty of defense for the bottom team too, but they're pushing. They need those wraiths. Luckily he's got guardians, so he's ready to hit these goons. Orange is trying to recall, but he really needs to defend the mid with these guys. And tanks, yeah, need to back up or whatever. He's making more, so not the end of the world. Here come the wraiths, although blue has some too. Here's the wraiths. There we go. Nice irradiates. I like that. OJ is yellowing a dragoon. Pretty silly. But he's got lots of stuff, so he's sending that now. So I think they'll be just fine. Maybe not, actually. They had the wraith coverage and sniping down tanks with them too. I like it. I like the ingenuity. Yeah, that's the word. Looks like Orange did have enough, and he had zealots too, which is great for cleaning up the tanks. And the wraiths did get cleaned up there. Now he's actually pushing, but I don't think he wants to do this just yet. Back up. He doesn't care. He just feels like yellowing a little, which is fine. Nice little plague there too. If they weren't dead enough, then that will do it. Turret mixed into the creep here. I like it. Good stuff, good stuff. Solid amount of tanks now, and Guardians are about to get recalled. Ooh, nice EMP though, which is quite significant. They're all bundled up. He actually got both I think he got every unit with that EMP. That was pretty sick. Wow, he did. So 0 shields on all of those units. Gonna make them quite weak. And okay, yellow's got lots of money, so he says, sorry SCVs, you gotta die. And he could probably afford to do some more. Let's see, yellow, orange, teal, they could all get rid of some workers. Yeah, he's still mining tons. You could just make more defenses with that. LIZ? What? Oh, that's interesting. So he's saying ally teal Zerg when you go attack, so then he's not attacking the buildings, I guess. That's interesting. What a tactic. So he wouldn't be targeting any of these spores or hives, just gonna kill the tanks. And then, of course, he can unally right after. Never seen that strategy. I like it. Nice little wraith ball here. These guys have pure detection of this side, so an Arbiter is going to be able to sneak through pretty easily. Nice little recall. Ooh, gets another nice EMP, man. Got all the units once again. Pretty brutal. Probably time to turn these into layers. But he also probably just doesn't care because he has so freaking many of these. As does Teal. Oh, he did get a recall. I missed that. Busy with Red's recall. Nice, nice Guardian protection here. Oh, we got the Storm, looks like. Ouch. That hurts. And there's no detection here, so he's just flying Guardians around. There it is. Go. Go, Teal. You have detection now. I guess he just says, Red, you deal with it. I ain't doing this. And this Arbiter is doing work. They cannot see Red's goons. Easy cleanup, but he did lose a lot. He has no mining. So he's got to get on that, man. He's got to be careful. If he doesn't start mining, there he goes. Ready? Yeah, so they want to push, but that's a big frickin' thing right there. That's a big frickin' thing. Probably what you want to do actually is stasis a bunch of tanks behind. I imagine that would help. And then you can get these zealots right in there. The dragoons will be able to clean up the rest of the tanks. And the guardians, yep, he does have guardians. 1, 2 on those, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. So everyone's pretty upgraded. Purple's a little behind on the air upgrades. No armor for ground. Teal does have 3, 3 on his air. He just got that. So quite superior compared to purple. Yeah, he's still 1, 2. I assume he's upgrading right now. Hopefully. No, wait! But he says going. Gone. Yeah. Orange was a little YOLO-y. Yeah, that was a little suicidal. He wasted all his dragoons. He did kill a lot of stuff, and his tanks are sieging up, but I don't like this, man. Yeah, now they're going to counter, indeed. The storm actually kind of whiffed. Not really, actually. It was pretty nice. It was kind of right in the middle of all of them, but he did hit a lot of tanks nonetheless. A lot of wraiths from yellow, so he's going to be able to clean up the guardians pretty well. Hopefully he doesn't stasis. That would be painful if all those wraiths got stasis. He does snipe it though. And nice radiates as well. Beautiful. Those are beautiful radiates. Very beautiful indeed. Blue with wraiths as well, but yellow has way more. And okay, there's more from blue too though. So, another trade. Another trade takes place in the mid. They did a lot more damage though. As you can see, the hives are hurt. They killed a lot of the tanks, and that's a recall again. Nice. Looks like this time he didn't quite get the storm. Oh, he's going for it. Oh, he got an EMP, I think. I think this guy EMP'd. So luckily he did not lose any more probes, which would have been pretty significant. Yeah, you can see he's the only one really lacking on minerals. I mean, he's still fine, but you really want to make sure you don't lose out on your income, especially when everyone's trading armies like this. So, another recall. Another day, another recall. Nice spread of goons here. I like this. Just the right amount, too. Oh, he's sending more, too. Yeah, this is going to be an easy cleanup. He sees it, too. Oh, maybe he didn't. I think blue saw that, though. Yeah, he's going for it. 4 sets. He's got 4 sets of guardians. He does. This is going to be a big attack. Nice tank line, too. Yellow got up there with his tanks. Teal is getting... Ooh, he's a little behind, though, in terms of actually producing. There we go. Finally makes them. Anyone low on gas? Blue, slightly. Doesn't really matter for a Terran as much. Really, only that matters for gas is the Zergs, because they're non-stop making guardians, so that's the only concern I had there, but looks like they're just fine. Okay, so come on, says yellow. Ooh, nice little attack with these wraiths, but yellow has quite more. Quite more numbers. So the dragoons do go this way. I wonder if orange is going to recall now, or if he's going to actually help out in the middle this time. Well, I say this time, but he was helping in the middle. That's a big push, and this is much more spread out this time. I would like to see him send some this way. Like, that is going to be death. A death storm ball. Yep, there it is. Ow, ow, ow. Ouch. Ouch. So come mid. Yeah, like this is what you want to do. You want to have the wraparound. We got quite a good wrap there, but able to clean it up nonetheless. And orange is not with them. He's trying to recall, I guess. But everyone's hating on orange. And yeah, it's pretty thick counterattack. Oh boy, here comes orange now. a little bit too late. Seems like the other players have given up slightly. A little disgruntled. Oh, get some plagues off. You can do it. Plague. Plague. Nice radiate. I went to Teal's main. Okay. So he did, oh, so I guess he snuck from this way. I didn't see that, but not bad. He did kill a main, which is pretty significant. Nice little stasis there as well. So you can't hate on him too much. He is trying to help out here. All the while being aggressive and taking action. Another nice recall cluster. Or stasis. Problem is now yellow's going to be way behind in Wraith production, which is kind of what his bread and butter has been. But he does have a nice tank line here. What's purple supply? He's maxed. Where's all his... Oh, there's his units. I was going to say, what's going on with his units here? And there they are. So, streaming in tanks, but luckily the Guardians are here. This is going to be a good counterattack. They should go right now. And looks like they're going to. Here comes the race from yellow to clean up the Guardians. Everything's unstasising. Blue's here as well, though, so he's able to clean up stuff. I think they need an observer in here, does the bottom team. They don't actually see Blue's stuff. There we go. Finally does. And Guardians, overlapping Guardians. Pretty funny stuff. Purple's just going for it. He doesn't even have any anti-air, but he just says, fuck it. Meanwhile, there's still an attack going on the bottom. I like it. I like what Purple's doing. Yeah, counter. They're trying, but they gotta still clean this up here, right? Nice radiate. Too bad you didn't pull that Guardian out. It's pretty nice how he killed a few buildings here. Nothing to laugh about. I say killed, but he actually didn't. They're just burning. Looks like maybe one or two will die. Let's see if he repairs or not. Would be nice to repair. Okay, nice little siege up here. Oh, Hydra's coming in. Not the best choice against tanks, but there are Guardians as well. Yellow has Wraiths though. And there's some more YOLO Guardians coming right through. Perfect timing for the Wraiths though. And here's more Guardians. So, pretty good battles, both sides here. I like it. Tons of Wraiths out of blue. Snipe the Overlord. Snipe the Overlord. He does. Beautiful. They can't see him. I like it. Gonna need some vessels in there, which he does have, but he doesn't realize here. There's the Observer. Nice job from Orange. And actually, Purple's going for Hydras too. Getting stormed to hell though. And tanked. But providing a nice distraction while the tanks siege up and push forward. Pretty good game here. Anyone's game still. He did try to rebuild. Interesting. I was wondering if he was doing that or not, but it looks like the SCV died. Good thing about that is that he got the rebuild down, so he can actually just send us an SCV to it to finish it up. Downside is he lost a lot, and he has only... Ooh, and he just lost that too to the burn. Meanwhile, he did repair. Nice job from Blue there. He noticed that, got on top of it. Saving the production is what you want to do. Here comes Guardians. Nice job from Yellow again, though. Oh, nice stasis, though. This could be it here. This is a pretty thick attack, and now if Blue pushes his tanks, that could be pretty devastating. But the fact that all these Wraiths are stasis, they really don't have an answer to these Guardians. They do have stasis, though. So Orange is going to need to do that. Do you have any Arbiters handy? He does have one here with energy. Oh, he gets one there. Nicely done. He had one here, he has one here. Okay, so nice job. He actually stasis some wraiths that were being annoying. Sniping his arbiters. So they do clean it up, sort of, and now these wraiths are unstasised, so they're able to counter again. Back and forth game, man. Good game here. Everyone's quite competent. Killing the overlords. Nice storms here. Oh, on the wraiths too. Brutal. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Nice job from red. Blue has some wraiths in there too, but they are spotted. Actually gets a swarm down. I like it. Not going to be very effective though once those tanks get in there. And also, swarm is not guaranteed because when the map is maxed, you can't actually make it. So you gotta just spam it out when you have when lots of death and destruction is happening. That's when you can get a swarm off, but otherwise you can't really do it. Yeah, but they do defend just fine against that, and it is a point that Teal's main did die. He has lots of money though. Let's be honest. He lost his main. He's still got lots of minerals. His gas is still over 10k, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. Gas isn't as big a deal because you can just harvest like this. So it's virtually the same. It is slightly better. You're having the close gas right here to the main base, but it's not that much different. Of course, too, because only one drone can be inside a geyser at a time anyway, so assuming he took time to actually spread out his drones across that stuff, then he's just fine. I don't think he should be long distance mining here though. Maybe he actually counted up these drones though. No, there should just be more on each side, but he doesn't care. Clear red. Okay, so orange wants to go for another recall into teal, which is a pretty good idea. Purple's overlord is parasited though. Double parasited, so that's a very good trick there. If you don't notice that, then all your recalls are going to be spotted. And yeah, he flies right through the overlords. And teal notices because he has the parasite. He's going to get it nonetheless. And if he does kill this hive, which looks like he might just do, going to be pretty devastating since it's most of his income. Nice EMP though. No storm for these guys. Okay. Never mind, he's not going to kill the hive. He's doing just fine here. Don't know how to stack. Talking about teal, I guess? I don't know. Don't know how to stack. No, I think he was talking to orange about how he stacked his recall, which I don't really know how to do either, being honest. Is there a particular way to do it? I guess so. So, planning the next attack, but here comes purple. He's ready to go. He says, fuck it. Gone, he says. I'm gone. Going in, boys. Got some hydras to follow up, too. I like it. Gonna be pretty well timed, too. It cleans up the wraiths. Gonna take out a lot of the tanks, and the hydras are gonna get slaughtered, though. Too many tanks. Hydras die. Bing bang. Nice wraiths from blue as well. So easily cleaned up. Purple's main, of course, is alive though, so he's getting great income. Let's see the difference. Wow, purple's actually behind on money compared to teal. How ironic. Even though he has his main base. Interesting. Maybe he's just been producing that much more, who knows? Or maybe he just never saturated the sides. Yeah, he doesn't have much here. Has barely any there, so that makes sense for the minerals, but one would think he would have more gas. I guess not. Nice irradiates. Like to see some storms, but we haven't seen much of that from orange. Okay, there's one. Nice. Another one. Very nice storms. Just as I say that. Nice storms indeed. Making a hive, but it's about to die. No. No. Sending hydras, but not many more on the way. It would have been a pretty opportune moment to just streamline hydras, like say to purple. Hard to defend against that when they are non-stop. So pretty non-stop here, isn't it? This is a good game. It's still anyone's game, I feel like. Nice how he lifted the command center there, so you can't actually target it properly. I think in the fog of war, though, you don't see the floating command center, so you can't just click on it. But nonetheless, everyone's main is alive except Teal's, and he has plenty of money as it turns out. So, not. What is why? Both Protoss. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Protoss are non-stop stasising and storming. Very defensive yet offensive is Protoss, I feel like. Guess you could say that about any race, though. I guess less so Zerg. Zerg is definitely in this format. Zerg is very clearly offensive, and I guess Terran is defensive more like because of the tanks. And oh boy, yeah, need Templars. This is not looking good. I don't see the wraiths from yellow. Luckily, there's tons of guardians from purple, so he's gonna be able to clean up the ground at least. But red's gonna get some storms off. Oh, and nice stasis as well from red there, and there's wraiths on top of them. Nice radiate, and there are enough wraiths to clean that side up, so just fine. And oh boy, it is kind of a weak choke back there, so if they do get the counter, it could be pretty deadly. I think they should push. He's got all these guardians here. I don't know why he's not pushing those. But non-stop production. Red's got his. Blue's got his. Yellow could cloak and actually snipe some tanks slowly, but they are going to notice that, no doubt. Teal's Guardian's coming back to life and killing tanks. Pretty annoying. And Purple's... Ooh, you should probably actually use these to kill this. Pretty rough. Clean them up. Oh god. Poor time to morph there. Looks like Yellow's ready to tap out. Nice little recall there. Well done. I don't think it's over. Oh, he does leave though. Too bad. I guess he was pretty low in supply. I think it tells the supply. No, it doesn't actually. I thought the last supply that remains tells you what you had, but guess not. Wow. Wow. What a game. It was close, man, and I think they did kind of give up a little too early. They were on the ropes, but it wasn't over. I don't think it was over. Orange had plenty of stuff. There's all these guardians which weren't even being used. And the only one in question was Yellow. He didn't have much production. So that was kind of the icing on the cake, but still, I don't think it was quite a give up just yet. Then again, I wasn't playing. When you're always on the ropes the whole game and you have no production, sometimes you get demoralized, you know? You just can't keep going. Fair enough, right? Fair enough. Alright, let's check out the score tab if this computer can hurry the heck up. There we go. blue on the top. Terrans usually have the most score because those tanks just do so much damage all the time and end the race, killing all those guardians. Produced slightly more than yellow and killed a lot more and lost a little more as well, but doesn't really matter. Yeah, okay, so that's why purple was spending so much. He produced the most. Everyone else about the same. Yellow a little behind in production, which makes sense because he lost a bunch of star ports. I always mix up stargates and starports. Hard to, you really gotta think about it. Anyways, we got a bunch of dead stuff from teal. Makes sense, that's the Guardians killing those Terran buildings and the hives and spores. And okay, gas, a lot of gas from yellow actually. Interesting. Plenty of money from all those guys. Slightly less gas out of orange. And pretty interesting that teal's main actually died, but he still had more minerals mined than the bottom three players there, so that's pretty interesting. And purple spent the most, so that actually made sense why he had slightly less money than teal did. GG, man, that was pretty exciting. Too bad couldn't keep that going. It was a little bit of a fluffy ending, shall we say. It kind of just piffed out, but pretty good action throughout. So GG guys, GG.